Good evening, everyone. We'll begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted to us while participating today in God's divine plan of construction a paradise on this earth. Amado Sonorito and Miroku prayer. Please stand.
高天原にかむずまります。かむろぎかむろみのみこともちで、つめみおやかむいざなぎのみこと、つくしのぎむかのたち花の、おどのあわぎはらぎ、みそぎはらいたもうときになりませる。からいどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごと積みけがれを、洗いたまえ、清めたまえとまおすことのよしを、天つ神、国つ神やおよろすの神たちともに、亀の淵駒の耳振り立てて、ぎこしめせと、かしこみかしこみもがおす。弥勒おみかみ、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ。弥勒おみかみ、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ。教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ。 Oshie miyoya nushi no kami, mamori tamae, sakihae tamae. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving your ray. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan.
Please be seated. We'll now receive group Jorei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Let us listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teaching entitled Art and Beauty. Today, Reverend Romilson Cândido will read the teachings and share some thoughts with us.
Good evening, everybody. Let's hear this teaching of Meishu-sama. It's on the book called Daily Inspiration. And the name of the teaching in this book is Art and Beauty. Nature's splendid beauty, its mountains, rivers, trees, and flowers, is God's work of art, created for humanity's enjoyment. Because my goal is to help others live in paradise, I must first create paradise in my own heart. When we enjoy art in all its loveliness, we are uplifted and purified, cleansed in mind and spirit. One of God's great blessings. There are three ways for people to attain spiritual purification and higher awareness. One, through suffering. Two, through the practice of virtue. And three, through beauty. The first way, suffering, is experienced in physical illness or adversity when spiritual clouds are accumulated to a certain level. A natural purifying activity begins according to the law of purification. So this is nature's way of maintaining harmony. The second method of purification is the practice of virtue. It is experienced through the giving of self in service to others, both on an individual and on a worldwide level. This is a better way of dispelling spiritual clouds and raising one's spiritual vibration than through the first method. This is much easier and offers the joy of service while cleansing the spiritual being of its impurities. The third way for purification to take place through awareness of beauty is experienced by a direct contact with the beauty of nature and with the enjoyment of lovely things created by human beings. Places of natural beauty carry a high spiritual vibration. Part of God's plan was the creation of flowers, trees, mountains, and seas for us to enjoy. And while enjoying them, to be purified in spirit, mind, and body. Any type of man-made beauty purifies the spiritual being to some degree. Paintings, sculpture, music, poetry, and prose all carry the vibrations of their creators as well as their own, producing a vibratory power that is second only to God's own creation nature. Both service and beauty, both service and beauty are stressed in our work. They form a balanced harmony that constantly purifies our spiritual beings. That was the teaching. I'm going to refer more to the second method of purification that Meishu-sama talks about. The first one is suffering. You're going through suffering, that means your spiritual clouds are being purified. You're going through a purification process through suffering, according to the laws of cause and effect. But the second method is practice of virtue, or I would say practice of love. And Meishu-sama says, the spirit of love. Love is the one power that can build a new and better world. Love. Meishu-sama says that the key to the solution of all problems, whether they concern an individual or a nation or the entire world, is love. Or you would say makoto. To increase our love for others, for humanity, for the entire world, that is to be in accordance, that means to be in accordance with God's will. We all would like to change our lives for the better, every one of us. And in order to do it, an action is necessary. So that's why practice of virtue is a way to act. This is what we need to do. Now, today, we put the welfare and happiness of others first, even before our own. That's the first criteria we have to do. You have to do our best to fulfill the needs and wishes of others and help them to be happy. Now, patience is also another form of love, to be more patient, to be more of service. Every time we have a chance to be useful, to be utilized by God. And this is the secret to happiness. This is all that is necessary for us to do in order to fulfill the second method, this practice of virtue, practice of love. To do as much good as possible. Unhappy problems will disappear, and a paradise on earth in our lives will begin to reign. A world free from disease, from poverty, from conflict, will begin to be part in our lives. So let's put our love into actions. And Meishu-sama says, to finish this message, one of the passage of a teaching of Meishu-sama that I really love most is when he talks about the importance of Makoto love. We know that Jorei is also kind of love. It's a love. Nature farm is also love, loving nature, in the art and beauty. But Meishu-sama clearly states like this: the lack of administrative ability it comes from lack of love. The shortage of material blessings is caused by shortage of love. The absence of morality is due to an absence of love. And the deterioration of social order is the result of the deterioration of love. Indeed, the basic cause of all distressing problem is an insufficiency of love. Religion, education, and the art are only skeletal forms without love at their core. And then Meishu-sama finished saying, Makoto, Makoto, love. I say to all humanity that the key to solving all problems is love and love alone. So we focus on our practice of virtue. This is what we need to do. We have Jorei, let's channel lots of Jorei. We can pray for others. We can guide someone to come. We can make donations. We can begin to visit our friends or call and check how they are doing, but always doing something positive. We are now here in our national headquarters, open. More people are beginning to come and enjoying our services. And I would like you to, if you live by in our neighborhood, and live in the States, you can come and join us for these daily services too. I'd like to thank you all very much, and you all have a very good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This brings our evening service to a conclusion. Thank you for everyone for joining us and have a blessed evening.
Thank you very much.